Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Bella here from Rach and Bella Crafts. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you're all well. I've been a bit out of sorts this week, but I'm on the mend, I think. I had a bit of a fall, a nasty fall, but I'm okay, and I didn't break anything, so that's a good sign, isn't it? Because they are testing me for bone density, so there we go. That's what happens, isn't it? Sometimes you take a tumble. I've got a bit of a cold as well. I don't know whether it's a shock of falling. I don't know, but I haven't had a cold for ages. But anyway, let's soldier on, shall we? I've got to do this video today for Rachel, and for the team. So welcome to the 100 Days of Junk Journaling Ideas. The collaboration is from Rach and Bella Crafts, featuring an amazing team of fellow YouTubers. Now, I can't show you the YouTubers for next week because Rachel hasn't sent me the sheet yet. It's Friday today, so it's got to go up by tomorrow, so I can't hang about. So anyway, bear with. I have got the name of what we're doing, the project we're doing for next week, which is week 9, and it is Eco and Upcycled Junk Journaling. And then week 10 is mixed media journaling, just so you're aware. So this week is week 9, Eco and Upcycled Junk Journaling. And that's what I shall be doing today. So it's freebie day, isn't it? So let's crack on. I hope you're all well. I hope you're doing better than I am, but I'm going to soldier on and see how far we can get. I may have to stop the camera and go and get a drink, but we'll just muddle along, shall we? Anyway, I can put that away now because you know what we're doing. I got a few things to show you as well as doing this, but I'm going to show you the freebies first. All right, my printer seems to be playing up, and I've just put new ink in. I did do the what do you call it, with the correction thing, but looking at this, but guys, I'm not going to worry about it because it just looks like wallpaper at the back. I'm really not going to worry about it. I'm not up to worrying about that kind of thing today. And these are the other freebie. All right, so we've got some little labels which are really super duper, and they're all botanicals. So as you know, we're doing the Echo of Nature kit, and we're doing that for the month of April, aren't we? Yes, because next month there will be a new kit in 2 weeks. Very exciting. She's working on it at the moment, and I've got no idea what she's doing. But anyway, I must crack on. No more talking. So you've seen those. They're really cute. So I've cut a few out already, and I've got smaller ones as well, so you can make them whatever size you want. All right. That's the collage page I've just shown you. So I've been tearing out, let me just show you quickly, ready if I wanted to do some collage. I've just torn them out, various shapes and sizes, this one. All right, so you can do that as well, guys. Okay, and I think that's it. So let's crack on. So I've got everything ready because, as I say, I don't know how long my voice will last. So I've found some lovely paper. I've recycled some card, and I'm recycling a book, which is this one. What's the name of the book? Les Miserables. I can't say it. Les Miserables. Oh, I can't say it, guys. It's no good. I can't say it, and that's the end of it. Now I've lost one of my bits of paper. Where's it gone? I knew that would happen. Never mind, we'll put that one up there. Now, what I'm doing for the eco, I have got this beautiful eco material that I bought off Etsy somewhere. Don't ask me where, because I've had this about 2 years, and I've got no idea because it's just been sitting in this little basket. And I'll show it to you, shall I? Because it is absolutely stunning, and she's done a wonderful job. And I'm sorry I can't, but there are plenty on Etsy if you go and look. Probably on the website, probably on KoFi somewhere. I've never done this. I've done some on paper, but I did it on watercolor paper, and I didn't like it. I gave it to Rachel. She's used it, but it was too thick for my liking. This is the one I'm using today. All right, so I've torn up a couple of strips ready for us to use on our little cards that I'm going to make for my journal, which I'll show you in a minute. So keep watching. I've got a few things to show you, but I'll quickly go through some of these. That's the purple that I tore off there because I wanted the green. That's beautiful too. And that one. Oh, look at that one, gosh. So this is all eco printing now, guys, okay? In with the theme of eco and upcycled. So they've used a sheet of some sort. So that's been upcycled, but look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I wish I could do that. Haven't got the time, haven't got the energy, I'm too old. So I'm going to let other people do it for me. Why reinvent the wheel? Look at that, isn't that stunning? I might use a bit of that actually, so should we keep that bit out? I think we will. Anyway, so I've got all this, because I think I went back and I bought more. So I've got plenty there. So I was really glad that I had an opportunity to use it. So I'll put that one on the top and then we can see what we can do afterwards. I got my little bits. So all you need, I've been watching Creative Cove. She's a lovely lady. I think she's from Canada, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. I wish I knew what I'd done with that other piece of paper, but it's not a problem because I've got some up there anyway. All right, or I've even got a different colour, so that could go there with that. Right, don't read what's on the page because I don't know. I don't think there's any bad words. I think the book is too old, but there we go. Les Miserables, is that likely to be naughty? I've never watched it. I found it too miserable. Hence the name. Right. Oh, I'm in a funny mood, aren't I? Right, I need some gluing. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make some tags for my journal, which is by the side of me by here. And you will get to see it in a moment. But I know you want me to crack on, so I'm going to pull my sleeves up. Got my scissors ready if I need those. It's glue we need. Right. Now we're going to need 2 lots of glue, and I tend to use this one, Prit Original, for the material. This one is just a normal strong and fast glue. Yoo-hoo. Okay, so let's start here. I've got it all ready, guys, because I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be able to do this, so please forgive me for having everything prepared. I know a lot of you like crafters to do things on the hoof. I'm not one of those, I'm afraid. I can't. I have to be prepared. I've always been the same. Rachel and I are totally different, as you've noticed. I think that piece goes on there. That's an upcycled piece of, I think it was a bag or something that I found. So it's all upcycled materials today. And we've got a little bit of eco-dyed material as well. So I hope I'm in, let me just check I'm on camera. Yes. We tend to wander off, don't we? Like grandchildren, they tend to wander off, don't they? Now I'm going to put this one, getting the right glue now. That one's in a bit of a mess. Let me get rid of that off my finger. And I think I'm going to put that purple bit here because we need to think where this is going to go. So if that's going there, that's going underneath there. So I've got my eco, my recycled, and Rachel's freebie. All right. So I think that's about right by there. So I'll put that on there like so. And I might afterwards pop it through the sewing machine because I have been stitching in my journal because I did slow stitching, but I've done machine stitching as well. I've got to watch this now. Now, does that want to go on first? Watch me now, guys, because you know what I'm like. Yeah, that's okay. That's safe to go down there. I don't need that one. I need that one. I hope you're all well. Apparently, we're supposed to be having a heat wave next week, starting tomorrow. Well, that's this week, isn't it? But you know what I mean. Right, so that's that one. I'm going from different glues here, from one glue to the other. Whoops, needed the wrong side then. Let's move over here a bit. I've had a really bad throat, so I'm a bit croaky, but I wanted to get this done because I'm moving on with my journal. I just want to, so there, that's one. And then what I'm going to do then where have I put it? Here. I wanted to use green. Let me show you these. Let me get that one down as well. Angela Kerr has been enabling us on our little chat. We've got a little chat thing, the ones that are coming to the retreat. And so we all share things with each other. And she enabled, I don't want it to be glary. Anyway, Craft, I'll hold it up, assorted eyelets. Oh, there's nothing on the back. And I wanted dark green, but they came and they were very, very pale. So they'll be super for us, you know, something light and airy. But I've made this a little bit more grungy. So they came together. I ordered those. So I thought I'd show you those. So thank you, Angela. But I'm going to have to use one of these because it's botanical. And now the point is, do I want it in the middle? Or I don't know whether I want to use that colour. This would be rather nice, wouldn't it? But I'm mixing them up now, aren't I? I tell you what I was going to do. I tell you what would be nice on here. Let's do it this side, shall we? Big. I always pick up the wrong side. There we are. And I think some string in that will be nice. And I'll have to go and get some string afterwards. Do you know what? Really makes me, not cross, but when I'm using this, I would expect that bit there to be on the big side. I don't know why, because when I'm working on the big one, I expect, but it's not, it's upside down, look. So I don't know whether you can take these out and change them over. Let me know if you can do that, because that is so annoying. I've done it again, look. Hang on. I'm never quite sure whether I've got these in the right... I think that's wrong, actually. I think it should be that one. I don't know. I'm never quite sure, because that needs banging down with my little hammer now. So there's the first one, guys, okay? Now I'm just going to show you, before I do the next one, I'm not going to show you the cover yet, but I'm going to show you what I've been making to go in the cover. And I've been making these little signatures, okay? And I've been using my old books. So this is all upcycled. I have got some of Rachel's papers in here, which is that one. Isn't that beautiful? All right. And I've written Flora on there with my, where have I put them? You've seen these before, but I'll show you them again. Okay, and they're all on Amazon, okay? So you'll find them on Amazon. Loads and loads of different things for stamping your words, and that's that. And it is capitals. So if you wanted lowercase, you'd have to go onto Temu or Temu or whatever it's called to find those. So here she is. Let me get my thing out. So there's a pocket there. That's a sticker there, which I'm not very pleased about because they're not staying down, but I'll have to sort that out. All right. And I've just made little, so I put fauna on there because this is a botanical journal. Just checking you're on screen, yes. I've got leaves up there, so that's recycled as well. And I've got them on this very thick card. I can't pick it up. There we are. And that was what went on there, look. And it's really ideal for this. And then I've done a little flip, don't faint. I've done a flip. And there is actually a pocket in there as well. All right, so if you want a big tag to go in there, which I shall be making, of course. And that will go in there. And then that goes over there like that. And that one, I did this one yesterday. Okay. And I have machined around there. I haven't got a great machine. I don't like the stitches on there, but it's meant to be scruffy. And that is a sticker, that. So I made sure that was stuck down because I did sew over the top of that one. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So that's the first, and I put that on the back there. So we've got another pocket there. It's a tuck it is, it's not a pocket. So that's the first one. And I put a little ruffle on there with some sari. And this I love. This is some material I've got. There I've printed with those that I've just shown you, botanical notes on that one. Put some lace down there and I've stitched over the top of that and the material. I've had some fun doing this quietly. There's some lace on there. Another tuck there, look. She's coming along nicely. I'm really pleased with her, and I've taken my time because I haven't been feeling too grand anyway. So that pulls out like that, and there is a pocket there, and there is a tuck there. Okay. That goes back like that, and that goes like that, and that goes like that. And I've stitched the coffee or tea dye paper. That's out of an old book. That's an old music page. This is a tuck here. So I'll have to make some longer ones to go in these. Okay, and I've put notes up there. And I've got botanical down there, and that is a lovely sticker on there. No pocket on that one. Okay, so that's that. I may as well show you the cover now while I'm at it, and then we'll carry on making. So this is a cover I was working on that I showed you the other day, and she's all finished now. And I think I'll stand up and show you it a bit closer, if I may. The light's not brilliant today, so I don't know whether I do need a lamp on. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. That's a bit better. Excuse me. How's that? Is that brighter? So there she is. I've done some stitching around there. I didn't do any satin stitching on here. I didn't want it to be too decorative. I wanted to keep it very, very botanical and whimsical. Okay, and I've done some stitching across here, look. And I've just done some seed stitching up here, and that one is stitched there. I've yet to do those flowers because I forgot them, so I've just reminded myself. This side I absolutely love. Okay, and you can see what I've done there. That I did some, that's single cotton, just ordinary cotton. I don't think it was that one. It was one like this though. All right, got a little piece of material in there because there was a little hole in the material, so I put that over there. And I have done some straight stitching across, all across there, and there's 2 layers of lace on the edges. Can you see? There, look. So she's coming along beautifully, I think. And then my journal will go in there like that. And I'm hoping she's going to get really fat. So I haven't put much in it yet. So we shall see how it progresses next week when I'm feeling more like myself. All right, well, let's do a couple more. I'm getting in a muddle now, aren't I? So I've yet to decide what's going in there because my string is up the top there. Oh, I've got some of this. Hang on. What if I just put some of that in for now? I think that'd be a good idea, just to give me, I might put some sari in actually. Got some floating around here somewhere, it's over there. But just so you can see, there, that's the first one done, okay? And then you can write on the back if you want to. So that's Rachel's freebie. Now, let's move everything out the way because I'm getting in a muddle. I hope you're still with me. I know I'm like the bumbling crafter, but you're all so lovely. I don't worry about it because you give me such beautiful comments and it's so much encouragement. Right. Now, I tell you what I didn't do was put a little bit of dusting on there with the ink. Right, so that's that one. So what did I put in the other one? We need some material. Don't look at this, isn't it fabulous? Absolutely. So let's have some of that. It looks like rust, doesn't it? Or should we put that, make it a bit longer this time, I think. Or is that too long? No, that's fine. Let's put it that side for change. So it's going to be interesting to see what everyone does for this eco. Not everyone is able to do it, are they? You know, it's a skill. It's a skill in itself. So be interesting to see. But I know a lot of the girls are able to do it, so I'm sure they will. There we go. That's that one. And then I shall put a little hole. I'm going to put a smaller one in this side. And where did I put the string? I can't put an eyelet in there because I don't have really small ones. I cut off too much there. So I'm not going to bother. I'll just poke it through the hole. Okay, guys? So I'm working with 3 elements there, look. Is she going to go through, do you think? Yes. Just. Right. So that's that one. So there's one side, one the other. Okay, that's that. Now, this one I'm just going to use from the collage page. And I've taken that from here, look. Okay. I think what I'll do afterwards when I've done this, I'm going to find some really small butterflies. That would be rather nice. I'm using the wrong glue. It doesn't spread very well on paper, that glue, but it's fabulous for putting on fabric, okay? So don't try spreading that on paper. It's quite hard to spread on paper. I hope you can hear me because I can feel my voice has dropped. And I've got to get cracking because the retreat is looming and I've got packs of fabrics to make up, and I've got I just cut out ready to make hoosewifts at the retreat with some of the girls if they're interested. So Christine asked me if I would make a hoosewif. Do you know what a hoosewif is? It's what they used when they were in the army or something, or when they were in the war, and the ladies of the house used to make them a roll, and it rolled up like this, and it was a sewing kit. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Now I know that's not a fern, but I'm going to put that on there anyway. I could either put, because I've used the word fauna and I've used the word flora a couple of times. I've also got that, but I do like these. I think I'm going to use that. So bear with. I know it's not a fern, but it's so small I can't read what it is, guys. I'm sorry. I have to get Rachel to blow it up for us. All right. Because, was it this one here? I've cut, it's just on there now, and I was looking to see if that was the one that was on this one, on my cover, and I can't read it. It's so tiny. So if Rachel does know, and if she can blow it up, maybe she'll let us know what it is. That'll be fun, won't it? Now I think I need a little bit. What I'm going to do on this one, I think I'm going to make, let's cut a bit off this, shall we? Because I'm itching to use this. Look how thin it is. I can see through it, look. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's a shame to cut it up, isn't it? but I'm going to, because you know what I'm like. And it's a change from lace, isn't it? Now I think I'm going to have the paler. Oh gosh, look, it tears beautifully. So if you've got any old sheet or anything, guys, go and put some flowers in it, or however they do it. I'm going to put that. I think I like that line there, actually. No, wrong one. You've got to keep the top on this too, because it's quite warm in here and it does dry out very quickly. I'll put photographs on the end. That's not in the middle, is it? I can see it's not in the middle. When I've sewn, I put them through the sew. That's not level. I can't live with that. It's so thin, guys. I'm having trouble. How's that? There we go. That's better, I think. I'm recording a minute now. Okay. He's been for a haircut. Right, okay, so there we are. That's that one. And I think it looks really botanical, don't you? So let's see if we got... I've done a lot of side tucks with these. Oh, there's one. So that would look nice in there, don't you think? And then when I've done the stitching, because I'm going to do it in brown, and it will go nicely then with this lovely sari. So that's that one. So there's that one and that one. Okay, so leave that one in there so I know where it's going. Let's just put these, let me get rid of that sticky page. Okay, not that one. There we are. And then we'll go back to our... Oh, let's put some of this on, shall we? It's really thin. I wonder if I do it that way, look, the writing might show through. Yes, it will. I think it will once it's... might be a bit long, but we'll see. We shall see. Catch on my fingers because they're full of glue. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is put the glue on here. Move it over a bit. Having trouble today, aren't I, guys? Never mind. Another day tomorrow. That's a bit square for my liking, so how can we get rid of that square? I think the white one would be nice on there. What do you think? Or this lovely pink one? Actually, I think I'm going to put it down there. Yes. I've got a little word somewhere. I'm sure I have. Move it over because I don't want... Don't line anything up because it looks weird when you line it up. It's better for your eye when everything is staggered. My hands are all sticky now. I've got to put the top on that because it's drying out. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do with this one... Got a bit of sari here, but it's the wrong colour, I think. But it will do. Isn't this stuff dreadful? So, we just cut that off. And then I shall make a little hole, or maybe I'll even make a bigger hole, and we can have that one. There we go. I'm sorry this is very simple, guys, but that's all I feel up to doing today. All right. I don't know whether that's going to go in there like that. We shall see. Let's see if I can get that to. There we are. That's a bit much, so I may trim it down a little, because I think that's just a bit overpowering. And that needs to pull up a bit. There we go. So that's another one. And if I can find a little word, a tiny word, which I did have somewhere, but it's disappeared. It was down here somewhere. It's gone. Never mind. I'll make a little one afterwards. I could even write it myself. So where's that other one I did? That one. Guys, I'm going to leave it there because I'm getting a little bit hot and bothered. And I've got one more to make, which I'll do off camera. All right. Sorry about that, but I didn't want to let you down. So have a lovely day. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you enjoyed my journal. Okay, and then I shall be back. I should try and do another one on Monday, and perhaps I'll feel a little bit better by then. So go over and get your freebies, and if you've got some stamps, do some stamping. All right, guys, and see what you can make with these lovely freebies, because they are so cute. And I've got my eco on there, and I've got the freebie on there, and all the other stuff is recycled. All right, guys, take care now and have fun. Bye for now.